Hello, my name is Lixian from NYU Shanghai. I'm happy to share with you our study on emotion-related parenting among Chinese parents. So this study was a collaborative work with Zhang from Penn State and Dr. Zhuo from Beijing Normal University. So we found that a growing number of studies have indicated that Chinese parents are actually becoming increasingly concerned about their children's social and emotional competencies. So these changes may be due to a shift of parental values and goals in the context of rapid social and economic changes in China. So Chinese parents of school-age children may be particularly under excessive stress because of parents' work burden and also because of children's increasing psychosocial needs during childhood. Therefore, we were particularly interested in what factors could actually predict urban Chinese parents' social emotional parenting. So emotion-related parenting include parenting styles that create overall emotional climate of the family, and also emotion socialization practices such as parents' reactions to children's negative emotions. So emotion-related parenting has been related to child and adolescent emotion regulation and social emotional development in various studies. So one of the very important parenting styles is parental psychological control. So it is also particularly salient among Chinese parents. So it refers to parental dismission of children's psychological and emotional needs, and also parents' attempts to control children's feelings and thoughts. So specific psychological controlling strategies include guilt induction, love withdrawal, conditional regard, and invalidation of feelings. Emotion socialization practices, on the other hand, include both supportive and unsupportive reactions. Supportive reactions include being sensitive to children's emotional needs, acknowledging children's emotion expression, and assisting them to effectively handle negative emotions. Unsupportive reactions include dismissing or punishing children's expression of negative emotions. So our study particularly looked at how parents manage to show supportive parenting when they have difficulty regulating their own emotions and when they perceive their children to be difficult. So the ideas for the current study came from our observations in parenting intervention work. So we recognize that parents who are not able to manage their own emotions are more likely to be emotionally unsupportive. So another observation was that Chinese parents, particularly urban parents, are overly concerned about their children's academic and social lives, and are also usually preoccupied with trivial negative attributes of their children. So therefore, we examine how parents' emotion and cognition determine their emotional parenting among a group of 150 urban Chinese parents who had children 6 to 12 years old. So we found that if parents perceived their children to be difficult, they were less likely to be emotionally supportive. So when parents had emotion regulation problems themselves, they were more likely to be emotionally unsupportive. So when parents had difficulty regulating their own emotions and also perceived their children to be difficult at the same time, they showed the highest levels of psychological control. So our findings have strong implications for prevention and intervention practices. It also has implications for parenting and parent-child interactions during this awful global pandemic. So for more details, please check our manuscript.